What is up, gamers? It's I, the People's Machine, coming at you with another edition of the Gaming Roundtable. It is December 16th. It is Wednesday, and I want to do some announcements real quick. First of all, I want to apologize for the sporadicness and gaps in my videos. Brought to you by Unpaid Gamers, of course. Please check out Post-Human Guy's Leisure Plays, and of course the man, the myth, the legend, Ban Loss on the Apex Legends, and he will be kicking ass on the PC version of that game. Now, I'm not as boisterous today because I'm in a basement, and my fiance's grandfather is asleep upstairs, and he has a lot of health problems and whatnot, so he keeps weird hours, but he's retired and he deserves that. I wanted to say that I know I did not get to showcase the last two Warhammer games I wanted to showcase for Warhammer Week, which was going pretty smoothly until, of course, you know, as with the holidays and shopping and relatives dropping by and different things. I'm actually broadcasting from Louisville, Kentucky, my hometown, and I don't live here anymore, obviously. And basically what has happened last week, I had my stepsisters over for 3 days, and that's just chaotic. We were doing Christmas stuff, and just I was able to game usually at night, but I couldn't really do videos. Kid has to get up for her online school, so I couldn't be loud or boisterous. And this week, me and my fiance are visiting her grandparents here, and been staying the few days here. And we'll be back home here tonight. I might be able to follow, depending on how late I'm in, because I do have to work tomorrow. But we'll see what goes on there, but make another video. I still want to at least give you all the last two of the Warhammer games, which was Space Hulk Deathwing, a first-person shooter, and I have done videos on it when it came out. And I would like to do a Warhammer Inquisitor, not just talk about the Warhammer game, but do a state of play on that, because they have just done so many good things with that game. And it's an excellent game if you like your Diablo games and based in the Warhammer universe. Other announcements coming up. I know there's been a lot of talk about the Cyberpunk 2077 disaster. And it's really only a disaster on the worst end on the original PS4 and the Xbox One. Now, I don't have a PS4 Pro, so I do have the Cyberpunk game. Was looking forward to it. It does remind me of other games, for sure, and the way that the behaviors of the AI and stuff is very closely to Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I want to speak to y'all and tell you that I am sorry about the lack of videos or content. It's just because, again, this time of year, the holidays, we got Christmas next week, so it's going to be pretty crazy. I will be doing a year in review, talking about 2020 in games and some of the ups and downs and highs and lows that will be coming up here after Christmas, so I can get all my ducks in a row and get my stories and different things straight on that. I want to thank everybody that has stuck with me. I want to thank all my new followers. I love you guys, and anybody that has subscribed to Unpaid Gamers or Gaming Roundtable. Thank you so much for your all support, your continued support. We are unpaid, so we don't get paid to do this. We just love the industry for the most part, and we love gaming, and so we do this for free. But we do. You all motivate us to keep doing it. So I do want to say thank you. And all that. And I also want to wish everybody a heartfelt Merry Christmas, or Happy Kwanzaa, or Happy Hanukkah, depending on your denomination. And again, thank you all for tuning in. I will be doing a Cyberpunk 2077 video, not so much a review, but I will be talking about its gameplay. And I wanted to address some things in that video. I want to, on this video, on the video coming up about Cyberpunk, I want to talk about the PS4's performance, and I want to also talk about how I think some people are taking this way out of context. Because I'm going to just preface this by saying to you people who bought Cyberpunk 2077 on PS4 and Xbox One and are very upset about the way it's running and different things, and you're blaming CD Projekt Red for everything. I want you to keep in mind that our current gen systems is almost in its 8th year, and from a hardware or technical standpoint and software standpoint, it's basically obsolete. And if you actually truly expected the game to run so awesome just because of Witcher 3 did, you're sorely mistaken. Witcher 3 was had a lot of time in the oven, and I know this game has been in development for a while, but just to let you know, just keep that in mind. You have a 7, almost 8-year-old system now, and I'm going to tell you why you're wrong on putting some of the blame on CD Projekt Red. And although I will admit I do put some blame on them, but not in the way that you think. So just to let you know, that's the next big thing I'll be doing with my Cyberpunk 2077 video coming up. And I will be giving you all the Warhammer videos. I promise you that. It's just with the holidays. I'll be back home this week, and next week we get back into Christmas, and it's going to be a couple days where I might have some free time, and other than that, it's over with. And, with holidays and family. So sorry about my videos being sporadic. I want to thank everybody who tunes in and follows and subscribes. I want to thank my good friends at Unpaid Gamers. You guys are great. Keep putting out the content. I'll be putting out the content, and just doing these announcements real quick. And I want to thank Post-Human Guy, my buddy John. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this wonderful Unpaid Gamers and being back into the fold doing that. Thank my subscribers, thank my followers. You guys are great. And thank you, my friend Bamloss. I've never met the guy, but I feel like we have that kinship with the gaming, and he is the man, the myth, the Apex legend, kicking ass. And you can check out his stream on the PC and check out Post-Human Guy's Leisure Plays with his most recent, since we haven't spoke much because of the holidays, but like Empire of Sin and Spider-Man PS5, Miles Morales on the PS5. Check those things out and check out his podcast. And we'll be coming back to you with an episode of the Gaming Roundtable real soon. I promise you that. I will bring you those last 2 Warhammer videos because they deserve it, and those are probably some of the better games in the Warhammer series that's available. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and I will be bringing you my Cyberpunk video real soon. And as always, gamers, good gaming.